I wonder why Benny's so interested in Lane going in there. He's like, I don't want to listen to what you have to say, Margie. Oh, Benny. Benny, what are you doing? I don't trust his little... He's too ornery. Bad rap, Benny, Marge. Benny got a bad rap, Marge. Bad rap, Benny, Marge. He's just laying in the middle of the bed. Really? Bad rap, Benny, Marge. Benny's not doing nothing, Marge. Why you gotta give Benny a bad rap, Marge? Why you gotta be mean to Benny, Marge? Bad rap, Benny. Blame Benny for things Benny didn't do, Marge. I got... Alright, where am I at? Where's my... Hello, welcome to my tube. My name is Margie. I'm Heyoka Empath. I just like having these little talks, sometimes conversations about how I feel about things, or conversations when Mom engages. There are talks when I'm just blabbing, running my mouth. It's a pretty okay day in northern New Mexico. No clouds in the sky. Not really a lot going on. It's kind of a weird in-between time. Kind of a limbo air. That's what I feel like when there aren't any clouds in the sky. I went down to the coffee shop today and didn't even hang out there very long. Not like a half hour maybe? 20 minutes? Because it's chilly. It's starting to get chilly outside. So people are like hanging out in different parts, you know, from where, because like where the chairs are, the sun don't hit that until later. And the place don't even stay open until noon. I mean, it closes at noon, so you got like an hour, 4.5 hour window right there. But anyway, it was nice to get out and about today. Stanley's over there climbing through stuff. Got a lot done, actually. A buddy of mine gave me some flowers. It's sativa, and sativa, I don't ordinarily like it because I'm already up here, and these energies with my placements, man, I got a lot of energy as it is, so I don't like that. Other people use the word, I can't stand it, manicky. I don't like extreme, so I pretty much try and keep it even keel, you know, unless there's an occasion to get worked up about something. Any day I could find an occasion to get worked up about something. What else is going on? Did I take any screenshots this morning? Because sometimes you know, around here we're up in the middle of the night. Sometimes I'm up freaking from 1 until 4, and I'll doze back off till 6 or something. But sleep has been an elusive bitch here lately. But it's cool though, because Tango's been hanging out inside. He's one of the little outside cats. I went and got him some straw today and put under the porch. It's great insulator, because it's getting down already. It's getting down. The lows are like, the real feel was 17, I think. So did that, went and got a bunch of cleaning supplies, and then came home and used said cleaning supplies, and got Tango. It's so funny because these cats around here, they're probably because they're all inbred and everything. Hey Nate. They're probably bred and everything, but they're all little tiny cats, except for the tomcats. I just chased off frickin', I call that cat Pet Cemetery. It's like Death Warmed Over. I swear it disappears. For what? That thing's freaking wicked, man. Anyway, it's got like freaking chips out of its ears and big old, anyway. He's a pretty good sized cat, but like when we first moved here and I'd take the dogs out and be walking Tucker or Artie around, even Benny, you know, and Benny's not small, he's short, but he's not a small dog. And that cat would start walking towards us, like, what's up? I think freaking, I don't like it. Anyway, it's probably freaking fathered half the cats out here. It's a big old tomcat. Anyway, but all the other cats, like the mom cats, they're all relatively tiny cats. Look at Mom Stanley settling in. Stanley's a pretty good size. Stanley's a pretty good sized cat by comparison too. I got pictures of Stanley here, and they were cuddling. Turn. There it is. they were cuddling. He's about 2 to tango. 2 a tango. He's about... Stanley is. But that was pretty sweet. And then... You know, I got like 50,000 photos in my iCloud. And not one picture of a fucking penis. Thank God. That stuff to me is just so retarded, man. It's like 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds and mommy, people sending pictures of their private parts. That's what this society's evolved into. Sending pictures to the private parts. So, anyway, Luna got a bath today. I got a bath today. Luna, I'm a little worried about. She has tendencies to be arthritic too. But I had some medicine for her from when she went to the vet back in March or whenever it was, beginning of the year when they all got vetted and stuff. So I gave her that, and Mom, she's not chewing. She's not chewing on her back on that spot. I think that's what it is, because I had to freaking in Oregon. I had to freaking lay on the freaking brakes on the big red truck. This freaking Audi dipshit in front of me stopped short. Freaking, I had to, and it was wet even. So like I slid and I barely touched him. And I'm like, dude, you're wasting, we get out and we look. I'm like, dude, there ain't nothing there. And you're wasting my time. And did your dog end up on its back on the freaking floorboard? Because mine did. You know? It's like, where's your accountability? There's nothing there, you fucking D-bag in a fucking puffy coat. You know? Get the fuck out of here. God, man. Rich people just suck. These people pulled into the coffee shop today. I looked up the MSRP for BMW SUVs. They start at 60,000. They go up to like 120. I'm like, fuck you people, man. It ain't that world anymore, man. People don't get to. Ain't nobody on this planet is deserving or has done anything that is so significant that they deserve to fucking drive around in hunks of shit that are gonna fucking break down, you know. It's so maddening. It ain't even that world anymore, you know. The gig is up. The gig is up. So I just really can't fucking stand people that have so much. And then there's an article today about a governor who earned $5.4 million. There's no special interest happening there. None at all. You know, all this stuff is freaking... It's all clubs, man. Think about... Yeah, there's people struggling all over the nation with rent crises. Rent crisis everywhere. There's no place for fucking poor people to live. Because you have all the city councilmen and the police. You know, what happens when a nice house gets raided? A nice house gets raided and the druggies, you know, the druggies go off to the jail. You know, who gets first dibs on the house? They always go out in police auctions. So all these fucking dirty ass fucking scumbag cops get to buy up all the real estate and the developers. You know, nobody that ever does anything that's fucking worth the piss. Not one. They don't do it. Where are all of these affordable places for people to live? And now they're starting to do, it must be W occupancy. And they're pulling this shit. California, it's a fucking joke. Here, where I live, because of the fucking mountain, you can't find a place to live unless it's a shitty trailer because all the houses are all Airbnb. Because you have the dumb shits that come over from Texas. Texas looks like a toilet for a reason, because most of the people are real fucking shitty. And they drive real fucking shitty, too. And then you go visit in other towns, and then have to spread your shit all over the place. And then I saw a girl I went to high school with today. Her 2 sons are opening up a Dutch Brothers in Austin, Texas. I'm like, fucking why Texas, man? It's such a it's October 15th, 5:55 p.m. There's just a lot of fives. But I'm just like, oh my God. The moon's already up. It's already coming up. I should take this outside and show people because it's light out and stuff. But it's chilly, man. And I layer up for sure. That's one thing about living in Omaha, working on the flight line, is I learned how to frickin' layer and be prepared, man. Because I don't like being cold. It's not fun for me. So what country or what county was that? But yeah, the housing crisis everywhere. It's just absurd. It's just more stingy, selfish people. That's all it is. It's just more stingy, selfish people. Hey, thanks for saying that, cause I like to say things that people just don't think of. It's one of the things I do. Like, I used to like slutty girls. Girls that were so slutty. Even their memory foam mattresses couldn't even keep track of who's who. Oh my god, I got a million of them. I'm not kidding though, I really did. Some of the girls I used to like. Woo! One of them got mad because I was like, well, dude, if I just knew that you were just a penis pocket, I wouldn't have invested so many feelings. Alright, I'm done. Alright, so who is that? Oh, here's that article. Military Archbishop says Catholic troops can refuse COVID vaccines on religious grounds. But it's okay to frickin' rape and frickin' eat children. Get your priorities straight there, turbos. That does happen too, by the way. And people that deny that, I'd be glad to frickin' display to you how my hip still pops. Okay, what else? Where's that other one? Where's the governor that's a millionaire? Well, millionaire. Governor. Sashin. Wait. No. That's not it. So when I was at the coffee shop, there's this dude there. That was telling stories about, I don't know, whatnot. He's here having, what do you call it? Freaking false teeth put in. And it's just like, this is what is so freaking weird. See, people that have just lived in the same place and never really gone anywhere except their freaking annual vacations to Mexico and just keep doing the same thing. See, you guys don't know about this, and most of the time people don't think about this stuff. But so you go to Oregon, I had a buddy had a partial put in, had all of her teeth taken out, and freaking had false teeth pulled in. They pulled her teeth, had her freaking partial ready, and put them in. It was like boom, boom. Right? That's how they do it there. Okay? Now it's like, where do these people go to dental school? Because there's only so many dental schools. It's not even like there's a dental school in every state. It's like, you got to go. I used to work at a Jesuit university, and they had a dental school there. But here, they're like, he's a resident, and so they'll pay for his false teeth, I guess. So like 3 days ago, they pulled all of the rest of his teeth out, however, whatever that entailed. And because dental, it's terrible. It's terrible. The healthcare system in this country is freaking absurd. And these people that freaking drive around your fucking Audis and your Teslas and your fucking BMWs and your freaking bullshit cars, why don't you drive a less expensive car and maybe pass some of the savings to some fucking poor people, maybe 50 what? It takes 20 minutes to clean somebody's teeth. So what, like, $50 for cleaning, but no, people, it's $150. Stupid. Me and Mom, we haven't even been in the dentist in 5 years, and I floss though. So does Mom. Mom's 70. She still has all of her own teeth. But no, people just, the stuff that people deserve, man. People deserve so much. Because why? What do they do? Are they out there digging ditches? Or are they out there, not even doctors can't even freaking, be excited about the work that they do anymore. Because they care more about freaking, their properties and shit like that. It's just ridiculous. And even if there's the good ones, there's so few good ones. Who are the good ones? And I bet if I sat down with any one of these good ones, I could disprove their goodness. Like the good cops. Well, how come you never freaking turned in all the bad cops? Because there seems like there's way more bad cops than there are good cops, but it's a loyalty thing. What about law and justice? What about all the young women that have been taken advantage of, that have gotten pulled over and couldn't pay that ticket because all that kind of stuff happens, Supposedly there's supposed to be a calibration of the nation. It's going to be something big. And I was watching that Canary Island when I was letting the dogs out, and I was like, holy hex. Holy heck. Holy heck. Oh no, millionaires would pay 3% more. What? Oh my gosh. Think they'll be okay? Think they'll be alright? Think they're gonna be able to have their weird, twisted, freaking nasty, dirty parties and stuff? I think they'll be alright. As long as they get their goods. I can't find the article. I've been looking here too. But that's usually how it goes. If I'm looking for something, it's not gonna... I want it too much. It's not gonna come to fruition for me. So, you can't ever want something too much in this life. You want something too much, you're just gonna keep that vibration of wanting. So, it's like, either way, I'm good. But, hey, that's okay if Bill Clinton fucking... I don't even care if he ever comes out of the hospital, Frank. He's just a freaking another nutty fucking cokehead pervert. Does all kinds of weird stuff and got to live a life of grandeur and just do all the greatest things, and without any kind of consequence. None. The people freaking fall dead wherever he and his wife go. But hey, that's cool. Because as long as you got money, you can do whatever you want. See, I think these fools watch these too many shows like Casino and Scarface and The Godfather. Maybe it was a Sunday afternoon and that was like their only time their daddy gave them any kind of attention or something. And so it's like, oh, I planted a seed, power, control, make people fear you, all this stuff, right? The thing of it is, nobody gets to reign. It's energy, man. It's energy and flow, and nobody gets to stay on top. Nobody gets to ride the wave their whole entire life. People get to rectify the things that they've done. And I just, I get caught up in that ego stuff that I want to see it. I want to see them pay. I want to see them get their just desserts. How often do we get to see that? Not very often at all. So, all these people glorifying scumbags. I never understood that. Like, what made the popular kids popular? I never got it. And the decent people, they always get overlooked. Popular? I'm like, why? Even the sports stars and stuff. I'm just like, they're just so shallow and vacant. It's imposed. It's all imposed prestige. Yeah, a lot of pervy stuff. More pervy stuff in the news. Pervy stuff everywhere. See, One of those monogamous type people. I just haven't met her yet. But I ain't gonna go. I ain't never been promiscuous. I tried to be slutty even in my drinking days, and just never worked out for me. Just never really worked out for me. Let's see, what else is going on in the news? I'm not finding any of the same stuff. That's why I was getting all these screenshots. Is because I can't ever find the stuff I'm looking for again. I love this stuff. These people wear... that is a $10,000 suit, ladies and gentlemen. That is a $10,000... These fucktards just like, ha, ha, ha. Ha, but we're doing it. We deserve these things because of what we do for this nation. But they can't specifically pinpoint one single fucking thing they've ever done for this nation. And they're all lawyers and shit, man. They're all lawyers, so they, and then they have their billable hours, what, $500 to $1,200 an hour, It's horse shit. I did see something where Social Security was getting a 5.9 raise. Ooh, that's like $12 for some people, And there's millionaires. There's straight up freaking millionaires that are governing this states, and it's like, when? How are we gonna? They're never gonna put on the ballot to cut their fucking pay. They're never going to do it. They're never going to put on the ballot to term limits, all the stuff that people want. We're never going to see. We'll get little tidbits and little tastes, but that's what this circle agreed and that has perpetuated. And hopefully people are waking up that is like, hey, wait a minute. They can change the name of a street, like put it on the printing press, such presidential highway. They can do that in a drop, Black Lives Matter Avenue, what the fuck ever they feel like. But like 30 years it'll take to freaking, for insurance or the significant things. And it's just like, enough is enough. Wouldn't that be great if all these fools just, stepped in, with this great spiritual awakening that's supposed to be happening, if they just step in and said, you know what, we're not really helping society, so we're just going to go ahead and step down. And maybe some people that actually have some experience and know some things will get in these positions and actually, advocate for some real change. You want ideas? GPS is so prominent today. You're right. PayPal, all that. People, homeless kids and stuff like that have PayPal, Vimeo, all these, cash apps, all this stuff, right? Combining GPS with that. Going out and picking up trash. And, you go up, pick out trash, $25 an hour. That's how much those fucking fools for the city make. Go work for the hour. I'm starting my job here. Latitude, longitude, you got your location on, we want to monitor all that, monitoring your heart, make sure you're working hard enough or whatever, Lord knows those city, county, federal, fucking state employees don't ever work hard for anything. Evidently the power outage that we had was all over the city, Mom. I didn't tell you that. I found that out today. It was everywhere. Yeah, and it's like the Kit Carson Electric initiative or whatever the fuck they call themselves. You go on their Facebook page, they're buying Teslas.
What?
They're buying Teslas, these electric cars. They're fucking retarded. I hate them. I hate Teslas. But people that drive Teslas, and they're everywhere because they put on sacred land on an Indian. See, Natives Americans, they sold out too. That's why they're just down to casinos and shit. You get these little reservation pockets that are fucking shitty conditions because, should have fought harder for that land. Fuck it, man. Shit. Okay, we'll sign this treaty. Take it. Take it back, man. What do you think this nation would be if those frickin' scoundrels didn't come with their guns and their beers, their booze, and their tools and manipulation and just taking advantage of people, taking advantage of good-hearted people for hundreds of years? It's the scoundrel. And it doesn't matter what freaking sex they are. It doesn't matter what nationality are. It doesn't matter where, what political affiliation. It's the scoundrel. It's the vibration of the freaking dipshit. that has the mentality that my shit is my shit and your shit should be my shit too. Bloodlines or not, man. This stuff has got to end. It's got to end sometime. We can't go on like this. It's not even fun. I would like to see heaven on earth. It would be really cool if it was during my incarnation. But we've never had it. We've never had heaven on earth. Why? Because the greedy, stingy, selfish motherfuckers always have to ruin it because they love it. They love it when people suffer. They love it when people suffer, man. People suffering, oh yay, they win. Remember that game when you were a kid, you know, like, oh, you hit somebody in a wheelchair, it's 50 points, all that stupid stuff people use. There's people that really do play that game. We'll just leave it at that. So, anyway, supposedly these smaller communities are supposed to be, you know, popping up every, you know, people want to get out of the city and all this stuff, but I'm just like, where are they going to live? Because if there's a fucking mountain involved in a decent view, you're going to be paying freaking $2,000 a month for 500 square feet, no pets. You know, what am I supposed to do with that? I gotta, you know, find me a permanent mom next year, man. We got this winter and start of spring, and then we need our forever home, man. I'm freaking tired of moving. I got a room full of freaking stuff in there I would love to unpack. And have, you know, even if we lived in a big studio place with a wood stove and a kitchenette type thing, that's fine with us. You know? It's probably better because then when mom gets us, she has to get up in the middle of the night. I can make sure she gets to the bathroom okay. So, we never needed much, man. That's why I look at people that have all this. I'm like, man, you really have zero content of character, man. People are so empty inside. They have to have puffy coats and BMWs and freaking all this bullshit, freaking external shit that when you die, you're going to figure out, man, I was really a schlub. None of that stuff matters anyway. Just like in high school, you know, with the popularity and stuff. Soon as you know when you figure out high school is a joke? The instant it's over. Some of us figured it out long before that, but mostly I was like, oh my God, I'm not the popular one anymore. Oh, all that crap. You know, some people perpetuated that ideology, and a lot of them created governments and their little clubs, and it's fucking ridiculous, man. I'm so tired of freaking people with bad ideas. Political science. What fucking kind of degree is that? Politics or a made-up reindeer game? Economics? Made-up reindeer game. And the rules do change depend on who's in charge and how they feel that day. That's why it's all nonsense, man. You know what matters? How good are you to the people in your local community, the animals, the wilderness, you know. What are people doing in their local community? Not enough. Evidently, I'm not doing enough either, so. There's always more to do. I always have that little voice in my head that says, Marge, you can do better. Do better, Marge. You can do better. Some days like, no, I can't. I can't do better than this. You alright, Ma?
Yeah, I'm just listening.
You just listen to me? Is that sun in your eyes?
No,
Looks like it.
my eyes are closed.
Oh, your eyes are closed? Am I putting you to sleep?
No, I'm listening to you.
Oh, okay. How you feeling today, Ma?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good? You slept pretty good?
I did.
I put up this barrier where Mom sleeps on the futon. I put up this barrier to try to keep Sassy from like wandering off, because I think that's what she did the night before. Is like she gets up and likes to do little walkabouts, and I wake up to her bark and have a heart attack. But that's the thing, is like I always handle situations. It's the after, the dip, that I'm like, oh man, I can't hang with that shit. It's harder, man, harder. But when I got people around, people really do. They're like, people to me, when you got homies and friends and stuff like that, they're like in the garage when you put egg cartons up and your buddies would play the drums and their band would play, and they'd put egg cartons up all over to try and muffle the outside sound, right? Make it more sound. It didn't really do much, but that was the principle. But I think that's what people do for me is they help buffer. Like, I can handle situations that are way more stressful, like when other people are around. I don't know what it is, but stuff is just so stressful, so much more stressful when I'm by myself. Whew. Oh, recommendations, and I'm gonna end because I've been running my mouth. I'm looking for recommendations. I need decent shampoo. I don't know where to get freaking decent shampoo. And when my friend Jill, who used to cut my hair when I lived in Omaha, she needed to go walkabout. She said, whatever you do, just don't buy it at the grocery store. Well, I live in fucking Taos, New Mexico, man. There's places like living in 1996. So yeah, it's like living in the past. So the pickings are slim. Oh, buddy. And so I'll order it online. I don't care. I don't care if it's, but my hair is just, it deserves better. It deserves better. Go ahead, Ma. Oh, Sash. All right. I think that's about all. That's all I want, like recommendations. So if anybody has any really rad shampoo ideas. Ooh, you know what? I was going to try this too. Rad shampoo ideas. I wonder if these are twist top. I got these to try the other day. Oh, I can use my bottle opener. They're not. Thank you to my Earth Angel for my tool. My Fragine. She's the best. She sent me this. Look at all this. Where is the... No, I'm not going to be able to find it. I could do this quicker with the lighter. Is that it? Oh, nope, that's not it. Where's the bottle opener part? It even has scissors, man. Has corkscrew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's quite an elaborate.
That's what I used to dig the plastic out of my arm. No, it was the other knife. I gotta go get a lighter because I want to open this. Excuse me. Go ahead, Sass.
What's going on?
Go girl, Sass. Go girl, Sass. Nice and easy. Okay, so this kind it's not beer, it's root beer. Zia root beer. It's yucca, licorice, and vanilla.
That's a combination, isn't it?
Yeah. I still got it. Opening bottles with lighters. Oh, that's so good, Ma. You know what? I thought it was ginger ale.
Oh,
I didn't even know it was root beer until now. You want me to get her? Got her? Want to taste?
Yeah, I'm tasting.
Here, come over here so people can watch it taste. My little mom. We brushed your hair today.
I have to watch. Oh my gosh, I've aged. Whoa, what happened to me?
You're 70, Ma. Tell me when. Oh, you got it?
That's good.
That's good?
Yeah. Just
We put Mom's hair in a side ponytail because she doesn't like to take it out at night when she sleeps, and then she wakes up and she's. We brush her hair every day. You can't tell by looking at it now, but I assure you we do.
That is funny, Mom.
You took too long. Benny took your chair, Ma.
Oh no.
Thanks for hanging out. It's about all we got for now. Hope you have a rad evening. Peace.